Well, that didn't work. All I can tell you is, all kidding aside, I've watched a preview of the Red Table Talk with the Estefans. It's really good. I think their voices are fantastic in this realm of talk show, so I would encourage you to watch it. If you don't know what Facebook Watch is, you just search, go under Facebook, find Facebook Watch. It's kind of like their network. It's where Jada Pinkett Smith has Red Table Talk, and you can watch it there. Gloria, I'm sorry. I mean, we had Gloria Estefan, we can't talk to her. But you know what? I'm only excited now because if we can't talk to Gloria, we can talk to this guy. Everything is being done virtually this year, unless you're our next guest, who's rolling up his flannel sleeves, I'm sure he's wearing flannel, and putting in some work to help out families in need. Please welcome back to our show, and I hope he has better internet than Gloria Estefan. And look, he's wearing flannel, home remodeling expert, and our friend Matt Muenster. Hi, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, are you?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. It seems to be we're having internet problems. I don't know if we've paid the bill, Matt.
I'm sorry. I have paid. My usage is up through the roof.
Yeah.
This last few months. So yeah, I paid the bill. How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. Are we in your beautiful home right now?
You're in the framed part of my home that isn't messy.
Okay.
So 5 degrees either direction right now is laundry or whatever.
Oh, please.
So this is very, very carefully calculated.
Oh, Matt, I've been to your house. There is no messy part of your house.
You haven't been here in a little while.
Yeah, that's true. It could be messy now.
And I clean up for you.
You do. What are you drinking there, Matt? That's not gin or anything that you shouldn't be drinking in the morning, is it?
No, this is my little Scandinavian coffee cup from my favorite coffee maker, which you have seen.
Oh, I know. Matt has his coffee maker that literally brushes your hair. It does everything.
Yeah, it does this.
It does. It brushes.
I didn't do this morning. This was the coffee.
Yeah, it's the best. Anyway, what's the brand of it again, Matt?
It is Miele, Miele. And it's German, and it's amazing.
Okay, you're here. We're going to chat about general stuff a little bit later, but we always have you on to talk about the Flannel Fling and the work that you're doing. What's happening this year with the Flannel Fling?
You know, rebuilding together. This is the 5th year of the Flannel Fling that I've done this. This is crazy. It seems like it was yesterday. I was in there for this first one talking to you about it. But rebuilding together Twin Cities. It's our fundraiser, and it's 2020, so we're not doing it live. We're doing a virtual thing, which I've done a couple of these, and it's kind of slick. I think it's a really unique way of reaching people. We don't have to limit it to the Twin Cities area, although I'd love for all of you to watch.
Yeah,
it's Thursday night at 6 o'clock. But we could reach out all over the country. People can watch from anywhere now. So we might be widening our reach, our net a little bit, which could be exciting.
Will you tell the folks about Rebuilding Together if they've missed your other appearances on our show?
Yeah, Rebuilding Together is an organization. It's a national organization. This is to benefit the Twin Cities chapter of that. So if you go to rebuildingtogethertwincities.org, in that little stack in the right-hand corner, if you click on that, there's events, and that will lead you to this fundraiser. But what Rebuilding Together does is make essential repairs for homeowners in need, veterans, the elderly, people who can't afford to make these essential repairs to their homes, fixing their roof. There's a couple in Lake Nokomis that have lived in their house for 23 years, and a volunteer team with Rebuilding Together is going to build a ramp for them so to get in and out of their house, widen their stairs so that they can stay safely in their homes. And that's what this organization does. They just do the essential stuff. And I think we've all figured out over the last few months that home has taken on a little bit of a different meaning. Now we're spending so much time here. And I think for people who can't afford to make it a safe environment, this is such an important organization to support.
Well, and not only because, people, I'm sure I thought this too, oh, well, insurance and they can take care of everything. No, that's not always the case for these repairs.
And they're not, some of these repairs are safety based. They're not based on anything that had happened to the house. It's a grab bar in the shower now. It's ramps, like I said, to get in and out of your house. It's leaking roof. People are stacked up. Contractors are overwhelmed right now. And this is an organization that comes in and just does it.
Yeah.
It. It doesn't cost these homeowners anything. And it really can't. And it shouldn't.
No.
I mean, we're doing these for veterans, for these people who have lived in communities for 20, 30 years and just want to stay there. We're not coming in and we're not gilding the room. We're just making it safe for people to live and continue to live in their homes.
Okay, the Flannel Fling. It's
Mm-hmm.
Thursday at 6. You're the MC. Now you're virtual. Are you going to be wearing pants? Because, you know, when you MC these things virtually, Matt, people wear their shorts. They only dress up from the chest up.
I'll say it's a wider angled room. We're in a studio, which is different than right now.
Okay.
Let's just say. But no, I will wear pants.
Okay.
Which is a new thing for me over the last few months.
I know.
I might likely wear this flannel. It is my favorite. But you know, there's so much. Actually the site is up right now. If you go to rebuildingtogether-twincities.org, you can bid on something we got going on called the Dessert Dash, where you can, if you win, you pick up your dessert the day of the event. You can have it that night. There's auction items. It's a tricky thing to do a gala when you're not all in the same room.
Yep.
The peer pressure's gone. No one's pointing at you to hold up your paddle and help this out. So it's got to come from inside a little bit. We'll try to stir you guys up a little bit to see if you can hit that button and give this organization some money so they can keep doing the cool stuff that they do.
Yeah, and we'll put up a link on our post a little bit later. Matt is sticking around. You know, when Gloria Estefan's internet peters out, who do we depend on? Matt Muenster to fill the time right there.
I'm here for you, brother.
More with Matt when we come back. Back after this. You don't need Gloria Estefan.
Who does?
Welcome back. More with our buddy Matt Muenster talking about the Flannel Fling. Again, we'll put up the link on our Facebook page and the nonprofit. He helps out rebuilding together Twin Cities. All of that stuff will be on our Facebook page. Matt, I want to talk to you just about general stuff when we have you here because you're so you're so knowledgeable, my friends. We just want to.
I will try.
We want to squeeze you like a sponge. Let's talk about trends. You know, every so often trends change. Like, okay, granite was hot in the early 2000s, and then this. What are some of the hot trends that you are liking, no matter what, in whatever category?
Oh man, you know I kind of hate the word trend because
I know you do.
It kind of implies that it's going to end.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been thinking about this a little bit more lately, given just what's going on right now. And you know, one thing that comes to mind. This is kind of personal to me. I lost my father a couple of months ago, and during COVID here, and my mom, who now lives. And by the way, I've been thinking about your mom as well.
Thank you, buddy.
Hi, Dar. Hope she's doing well. But I was thinking, you know, my mom now lives on these 80 acres in Wisconsin, all by herself in this big house that she's never really been in alone for like 55 years. And she's starting to look at it a little bit differently. And I'm kind of looking at it through her eyes and how she wants to just take a space and make it finally just hers.
Yeah.
You know, as she's going through everything she's going through, I think it's a good call for us too, to just kind of locate a little spot in our house that isn't all we hoped it could be. And just think about it in a new way. Maybe it's outside of our house. I mean, it's going to snow tomorrow.
Now, Matt, why? Okay, now, see, Matt, we were having a real good time. We were talking about our moms, and then you have to. Do you want to scare Dar? Do you want to scare her back?
No, I'm sorry, Dar. But she should know it's going to get real here soon. But think about how we use our space outside when we could gather with other people because it's a little bit safer outside.
Yeah.
But maybe now locating a spot outside, we try to do it here. There's a little spot. We're going to have a little fire pit and try to just keep some outdoor furniture around. It's covered. Maybe we can get some electric blankets that are battery powered. Those exist, by the way. You can plug into a little Mophie and just sit around with friends and still be able to gather when it gets cold. And I think the trend thing is, and we're in a little bit of a survival mode.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get too cute with it, but the trend is more of a philosophical thing. It's just reassessing, not just accepting a space within or outside of our house as is, but what can we do to make it a little bit more 2020, you know, and not just aesthetically, but how we use it.
I like that.
And I think that philosophically and just emotionally, it's a big help right now.
Well, let me ask you this. So because it is 2020, it is COVID, it is going to snow. There's an asteroid headed toward us. We've all been
I heard about that.
We've all been inside, and there's a lot of amateur handymen out there thinking, well, Velma, I don't need to call the professionals. I can do this myself. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but what is a DIY project that should not be DIY that you see a lot of people doing on social media that they probably should not be doing?
You know, I'm a big proponent of that plan your work your plan thing. Not knowing I've said this to you before, this exact phrase. If you think you can do plumbing, you can't do plumbing. Plumbing's one of them. Like pipes behind walls scare the life out of me.
Yeah.
I bring in plumbers. So don't mess with plumbing. Electrical, know what you're doing or don't. A backsplash, have at it.
Yeah.
Go to town. You want to paint anything you want? Great. Swapping out some light fixtures, 6.5 out of 10. You can handle that degree of difficulty. Just know that just because it's busy and contractors are busy, they may not be able to get to you for a little while, doesn't make them completely necessary.
Yeah.
They are essential as elements of this whole process. You got to know what you need to know to do a lot of this stuff. I don't even like taping sheetrock.
No.
Just because I'm no good at it, and I'm okay with calling in the professionals. It's why I don't do my own taxes. I don't want to know all of that stuff.
Well, and I'm so glad you said that about the
my buddy
electrical. I won't call out the relative, but we recently had a relative who's doing some home improvement, and he did some electrical stuff that he only found out afterwards when he had to consult a professional, that if one little thing would have went wrong, he would have been like a chicken fried steak. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If one little thing, and it's like, probably not a good idea to mess with electric.
It's not just like, will it work or not? There's a danger to it.
Yeah.
There's this, respect the electricity. Respect things that could really, really do harm to you.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing about knocking out a wall. And you're not really sure if it's holding up your roof. Well, if it is, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because you'll find out soon.
Don't
find out the hard way. Don't find out by getting shocked to death or having your roof fall through onto your body.
Yeah,
these aren't things we're hoping for.
Yeah, this is an HGTV home edition. Don't be doing it yourself if you. Yeah, it's anyway.
Hey, keep in mind we are very well armed when we're doing an HGTV show. We've got electrical, structural engineers, everyone involved. Before we don't just come in the door, roll cameras, and swing hammers.
Hey.
There are steps involved, and we make it look easy, but we only have 22 minutes to show you a beginning and a middle and an end. We got to cut out the scary stuff sometimes.
Really quick, Matt, we got to go, but we always shine a lot in good local businesses, especially in this environment. Matt, along with great partners, owns a fantastic production company as well. So if you need
hit
up Matt for that too. So
Spoke 612.
That's right.
Hit me up. It's been so much fun. Even in a pandemic, we're doing okay, and we're helping people get the word out about what they need to get the word out about.
That's right. Hashtag favorite human. Thanks, Matt.
Oh, thanks, Jace.
Love you,
Good
buddy.
to see you, buddy.
The Flannel Fling is Thursday at 6. For details, visit rebuildingtogether-twincities.org. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.